It never goes away. So when you create that custom card and you come back with your mailing list, whether it's 10 people or thousands of people, and you can send that one card out to everybody. You can even highly personalize it by putting their name in it and your signatures in it. And if you want to, you can actually put your own handwriting on it. So today we're going to start with working on the campaigns, because that's where I think the golden spot is in this system. So everybody click out into the main menu. If you look at the red bar, there should be a main menu. Yeah. Okay. I didn't do what I wanted to do. Okay, I'm sorry, it didn't do what I wanted to do, so we're going to go back and send a card. So everybody go back and send a card. Okay, just say okay. I'm sorry, I think I messed up here.
Okay, go here.
Yeah, and just say okay.
Where are we supposed to go?
Hang on, let me figure it out from her. Okay, you're there.
Okay.
Okay, you're there.
You want us to create a campaign?
No, it's okay for you. You're already logged in, so we got a little step ahead before we get to the campaigns. So for those of y'all that are, I want you to choose a card, send to loved one, because we're just going to randomly choose get a card to get this account set up. It's a gift account, but it still has to be set up to actually do this. So pick a card for a loved one.
We got an account, so it's still.
Yeah. So go to www.sendoutcards.com/Gina. And then scroll down and send every card. That's all right.
Yes.
Okay, so again, what we're doing right now is we're trying to get the gift account set up so we can work in campaigns. So choose a card. Once you find a card that you like, you click on it, this little window pops up, and you have 4 options. The options are to create a postcard, to create a 2-panel card, or to create a 3-panel card. It also has the option to create a big card, but there's not enough funds in there to cover the big card. So my recommendation is to choose to create a 2-panel card.
Real quick, is there
Oh, you can do a
anybody here
postcard if you want to.
opposed to photos being taken?
So again, anybody opposed to getting their photo taken?
Oh, it's
Okay,
fine.
we will be snapping photos for social media.
Okay, so now you should be going to a window that says personalize it. You got to plug in. I'm sorry we're having a little snafu. One of the computers needed an update.
That's okay. That's the beauty of this particular workshop is you can do one-on-one. Do you need Dana to kind of help you with people at the computers?
Sure,
because she knows the
doesn't mind
system.
to do it.
She said she'd be happy to. She stepped out
Okay,
for
that's
a moment.
fine. Yeah,
Yes.
sure. I'd love help.
Okay.
And once you get through personalizing it, you can turn your tutorial off, but let's see, right there, hide Cody.
Hide
Yeah, fire 'em. Good. And then once you get through with your message, you're gonna hit the blue continue. So again, I'm gonna say that again. So once you choose your card, you're gonna go into next to personalize it. You can personalize it with your own handwriting, their name, and several different options there. So once you get your personalized message on there, what you're going to do is you're going to click the blue continue that's in the bottom right corner. Okay, let's pop over there and see what's doing. Well, they're kind of a step ahead of everybody that already have an account.
Okay.
Because I had to get
That's
them
all right.
up
Hey,
today.
you need downtime every now and then, right?
I could do that if I had this on this.
Okay, I just need to hit continue.
Okay. Let's see, there's something telling me that it's working. I don't see anything.
Oh,
There it is. Now understand that you chose a 2-panel card and it's a fold down card. When you go in, you're going to be in the top panel. So is that where you want to write? Think about that. Do I want to write in the top panel or do I want to write in the bottom panel? It's a little more obvious when you get a bifold that opens up this way that you've got 2 panels. So the reason I'm saying this, you're in the top panel. A lot of times I'll put a quote in the top panel and then sign the bottom panel. There's a really great place online that I go to get my quotes. It's called Quote Garden. That's one of them. The other one is Think Exist.
Quote garden, that's good.
Quote Garden and Think Exist. I love both of those websites for finding quotes. And that's the beauty of send-out cards. You can personalize it completely. Some of them have messages already in them. And even if you love the outside, but you're not so happy with the message inside, you can erase the messages on the inside. If you're not happy with the front, then you need to be customizing it. So, no, you just need to move back to the top, I think. It's all right. That's all right. No. Just click the blue continue again down there so you don't mess up the card.
I hit you. Tina.
Okay. Think Exist. And Quote Garden. Or something, www.com. All those. Did you decide to change it or?
No, I think it's just my
Computer is sorry. Just give it a minute and I'll probably pop over there. Okay. I'm going to go and get y'all moving into the next segment. So
We're just going to create a card and send it.
yeah. So what I want y'all to do is
We chose our card.
okay. Did you start the campaigns?
Yeah. Is that what you want us to do?
Yeah. Well, that's what you're here for is learn how to connect.
Absolutely.
Right.
So we got to go back.
Okay. So go back to the main menu. And look for where it says cards and then hover over it and look for campaigns. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay, just tell
Yeah.
me where.
Well, I got a couple here that are working on trying to
Yeah.
get their first card sent out.
Maybe
and the
David,
gift
you can tell
card.
me where I
Sure.
am. Okay. I have my card.
Okay, you know you've got a postcard.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sit down.
Okay.
And then
You wanna sit here?
So generally, I try to be specific.
excuse me.
I even date. Huh?
Okay.
Is that what I do?
Yeah, well,
Now,
I just
I've
signed the
started
contract.
putting my
Okay.
address in there.
Is this something you?
Some reason.
Okay, again, think about it.
I
A
can't
campaign is for something that you're gonna send out multiple times.
Right, so the
Well,
next time I
let's
sign
try and
the
get
contract.
Then you just jump out and say, okay, that's, I'm just gonna make sure.
That's a
Okay,
campaign.
well, wait, just wait.
Take your time. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to go in and make any additions.
Would you be?
Thank you for business.
Thank you for your business.
Because you could be thanking for a referral too, couldn't you?
Yeah, so thank you.
But thank you
It's
for
like
business.
it's trying to say or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let me think about it.
Got
There's
some
another
stuff
model.
very slowly.
No, you're great.
That's sure, what I know, since
I'm
thank
just
you for
trying to get the
business.
angle right, so I don't get
So,
people's feet and
you
stuff.
don't have to tell her
Yeah.
the company name.
Yep, and what's that?
Yeah.
Logo for that? In your name?
Yeah, it's
You know,
trying.
first, yeah, right there, company.
Okay, I got you, yeah. Bruce, that church.
Yeah.
Took me a long
Looking
time.
like artsy.
Oh, yeah, what, 45, 50 years?
We go up here.
Okay.
Okay, now scroll down and
And it
save
is
it.
LLC, it is LLC.
What hashtag are you using? Several?
I was
Jim was
using,
afraid
I was
to
trying to
go
use
back.
basic.
Yeah, but I'm just
And
gonna.
then scroll down and say,
She is, and she's on the.
It's not a big message, and we can easily find it from the beginnings.
Okay.
So if there is a
Yeah,
problem,
that's a problem.
okay, now, let's hope that we're still doing
Okay,
that.
so
Tell her to do
you all
hashtag BOCI each time she posts.
She can,
well,
or I mean, I can
you
do
say-
Is this what you're doing? That's my, thinking thing, I mean, the little clock. So you're familiar with
This right
this
here.
clock?
Normally I have a.
And then go out to create or add a new card for this campaign, that's where you're
so
going next.
That's
so
that.
She'll take you out to the,
Thought all those times.
card catalog, and then you can
Try to
learn
make
how
it
to
work.
use it.
So, you know, anyone who's interested in one.
My daughter told me that.
I'll just tell her to hashtag.
Still for me, but I want to move.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep tweeting and that way I get more in it, but there's only so much, you don't know.
Gina sent me that.
All right, and so then I'm going to, when I do this.
Well, it's just twirling around.
Yeah.
So,
Let me show you what I do.
Do I need to
This
hit
is
save
kind of
now,
absurd. I
it's
do-
saving,
I'll look this
Yeah.
up.
it's trying to save, apparently.
So is she still connected to the internet?
I don't know, how do you know?
Doesn't say that I'm, so. Usually
How
tells me-
would you know? Because I'm not familiar with the non-Mac.
Yeah. She would tell
Well,
me
you do
here.
it once and then you do the,
Do I
hashtag
click on it?
and then there's letters and it'll come up. But I would prefer to go with Instagram and then do all of
It usually
those,
tells me
Instagram as
pop
well
up.
as video, because these are all
Yeah, when we
related to
personalize
fashion.
it, I can be.
So I do all of those are just.
This, it'll show if it's a campaign. so-
Sure, on that, and then do like business, marketing, holiday, blah, 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 all that. But I would do the technology areas.
I think I can remember the things
Okay.
that I would do.
Okay.
So follow this, this.
And what do you want to scroll?
We can sit down, continue to.
Go back to the news, send out cards like home, yeah.
Okay, what should I say?
So this card in here is a one-time card, so we're just
What's that?
move on. Huh? His father.
Okay, we start on.
I'm sorry, we're starting all over. When was that?
Okay, now let's just
Okay,
wait
there's my
until it
message.
fully opens. Is it all the way open? Okay, now, let's go ahead and click. This one? Yay.
That's what I did, that's punch. Okay,
Now,
now.
this is, yeah, this is
My-
you. Now,
We're trying to figure out what to say.
Okay, that, Woods is my middle
What'd you say?
name.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Keep it simple.
Harrison.
Simple. Don't put, a lot of wording into it, just basically,
Politics.
yeah, politics. Just, hey, thank you for your business. I really, if you enjoy doing the job, mention you enjoy doing the job. You have a conversation, you might, about something simpler, you might add that in there, but just keep it really simple.
Okay.
Because I don't want to read it a lot.
Quote card.
My business card. Someone gave me no card. It's big enough. I mean, I put the one.
There's a lot of folks out there on new homes and stuff like that, so yeah, you can probably find something like that.
Okay.
Okay, now scroll down, put their address.
A quote on new homes. Quote.
Okay. And that would be.
Now, you don't have your own system yet. Do you have your own?
No.
So when you do, or if you do, rather than filling all that out again, you could just click on choose from your contact manager, because they will already be in your system, okay?
And we got out.
This person will be there.
Out there, so we tucked my blue jeans over my boots. So I'm just walking around the grass. There's a driveway. There's 800 people that stepped on.
That's fine, all we're doing is trying to get the account set up, so we can show you how to do a campaign, show you how to do a customized card.
He said, really? It's kind of weird.
Again, that's what I was trying to tell you before. Don't get too specific on this, all we're trying to do is set up this gift account. You're actually going to have to put this card that you're doing in a campaign, and this is not a campaign.
Well, I was gonna send this to our house,
That's fine.
so Lord can see
That's
it,
good.
because he wants to see this.
Right,
Yep.
that's good. That's fine. Yeah.
Yay, now, this is showing, let's scroll up a little, or down, scroll down a little. Scroll down,
So as you work through creating your card for in the gift account, you put your content in, click continue. It's going to take you to a window that's going to ask for some information. It's just to set up your gift account, because I have included enough funds in there for you to have 2 cards. You're setting up the gift account so you can come back later and to do that. So continue following through the tutorial and everything. What it is.
I didn't even care to take all your time.
Oh, they're not,
This is.
okay, now, don't click continue. You need to put in.
Oh, it's amazing. I
Come
love
up
it.
with password.
I like that. That's a great tip for us to put out there. Did we put that out there, Beverly, on our virtual stream? The website that she said to use for quotes?
What link do they go to?
Yes, I have 2 different ones. Excellent.
First starts an account. Do they just set up an account?
What I told you to go to,
A summary, so that you can double check your
you gotta have
address.
Gina on there.
Right.
Trust
That
me.
just takes some
And
time.
this is
And
neat
then what they
because
do is they watch the 3
you can
minute
actually
video,
decide
then they
when
send the card for
you
free,
don't have
and
to
all it
send it to
decides
them.
if you're
You
not
can send
with
it to
me
us.
to do the tutorial that's attached to it.
Is you can
And then
create
after
your
that, it'll show you how to get started.
And,
Okay, so anyone can do that?
Yeah,
Okay,
anyone.
I thought you said, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like.
send it to your group.
Well, yeah, I just take the funds out, but yeah, I got a lot of funds. so.
Okay. I wanted to make sure before.
Yeah, it's got a lot of funds.
And here.
Right now, it's a little overstocked. I'm building up for Christmas. Yeah.
And then
This is
the
whatever you say
postcard
first,
stamp.
you always put that.
So if everything looks good, then go ahead and click send card.
And it goes out to them.
So what happens is it goes in the queue, and it'll print at midnight. So you have all day to go back to your account. And if you meant to say something, or you meant to put in a picture, you can go back to that.
It's not desktop points,
Saying
it's
desktop points,
desktop.
and you've got 68 cents left for stamp, so that you can do another card.
Okay, so now, I guess you don't talk about when you do this by PayPal, you pay by PayPal.
No, you,
Actually join.
when you have an account,
Gina, what's your
you
username on Twitter?
use a debit or credit card.
When you see.
I think it's GIN.
Okay, I'm just,
And
That's
then,
probably
the
Well,
best
next
way
time, let's
to
do it,
actually
because we
do
can actually
it
attach.
Attach it.
is to
Well, I'll just step up there real quick.
have an auto ship is the cheapest way, is to, do it with an automatic.
a second, I have a question.
Sure.
Like the retailing account would be $9.80. And it gives you up to 10 cards, it gives you 20 points. For a customer,
But I look forward to working with you.
per point, it gives
Is
you
it just the one
$30
cent? I look forward to working with you.
up to 50 points. So then there is a pay-as-you-go if you don't want to do that, but it's a little bit more
it's
expensive.
expensive,
But it's still.
you don't need
Just go ahead
it,
and
right,
put it
if you
in the
don't need
Store,
it.
you know.
Because I had a
And
question I was
every,
gonna
all the
ask you.
points, if you do an automatic, everybody deal, you don't lose your points. So like this month, if you don't use them all, they roll over.
So now it's.
Now, yeah, you can, why don't you do a main menu? Were you gonna point some things out, Gina, on the main menu? or
Yes.
What were you gonna
We're gonna go into doing campaigns.
Social streams
Yeah,
going out.
I mean, I felt like that was,
Going out to
you know, the thing to work
do?
on
You want them to
today.
do both cards now and then you're gonna talk about campaigns, or do you want me to show her some things?
Sure, go ahead, why don't you go ahead and show her some things, and so I can have everybody kind of on the same page when it comes to doing the
Okay.
campaigns.
So go ahead to
No.
main menu.
They would be on there chatting with you if they use that. It would be this social stream that you would tell people to chat with us, go to.
So when or if you have your own account.
Ustream.tv
Right now you
/channel
But this is what your main menu will look like. And,
Gina, what,
and
for
it'll-
these social streams that we're putting out,
points and how much
what is the website that virtual users should go to?
And.
Your website?
sendoutcards.com/Gina, Gina.
Teach people how to set up. an
Excellent.
account.
So we'll
And I
just
always
change
tell
that
them
to
the first thing
create
to
your
do
holiday card, go
is to
to.
go and
What is your contact information?
and start in
Phone number and or email?
because groups.
I said that we should start doing this
like
to everybody's
churches,
blog.
sure did.
Your
Perfect.
neighbors, your
Perfect.
family,
Thank you.
your this,
There you go.
whatever comes to your mind.
Name them.
Put them, go ahead and just, they're just labels. Okay, well, let's do one or two.
yeah. Actually, I'm trying to.
So if I want to use this on my side, I'm gonna do it.
Yes, you can put, whatever you want to type in, you're gonna type it in. One group. Because it's all, you know, whatever makes sense to you. Now, click add group,
Oh, now that I selected the inside, it has a cursor.
then now let's put in another group.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's okay. All I need is your, just give me the website.
Piece of paper.
That'd be perfect.
And what I always tell people, I recommend that they put in as many groups as they can, right out off the bat, right on the start. Because when you're
And
gonna
your
have your,
contact information, your name, all of that, so that we can put it on.
I'll show you. Now go back up to contacts.
I'm not sure who.
And
Just
then
for a
down
second.
Go to WYOW. To find the contact. And you're only gonna have one. That worked out, wouldn't it? You'll have
Okay, for some reason or other, my Twitter account is missing.
People, like putting in just their first name or just their last. or-
Okay, don't worry about it. I'll just look at it the next time.
Let's- Okay. Now let's, so here's your groups. But now let's click on find contact. Because your husband should be in. And there he is. So now, let's go to view.
We created a card. Do it print
Now,
preview.
this is neat because
Can you, did you set up for
so you can put in, if you want, you can put in your email
Okay,
address,
okay.
I just,
phone
I
number.
just put something simple, hello,
you-
for you, whether you want to build your tree.
Should always put your phone number in there and your email address.
And keep going, and then
Wisdom from.
you always want to put the birthday.
Oh, and
Because
in
the
the business
system will
one, you
remind
should.
you.
I
Put my
would-
phone number?
I would put your, like your cell number.
People's birthday, you'll get a reminder,
And
an
then put
email,
your,
a reminder on
email
your,
address for, it's like I said, for your business one, you should definitely do that. Even for personal, a lot of times I'll put my home,
Okay,
my
now,
number in there
Go down
because,
some more,
hey.
because this
gives
is
them
also
opportunity
where,
to call
you know,
in.
you can put their spouse's
connection.
name, their children, and then here is where you're going to decide what group do they go in. And they can go in
Click,
however many groups you want to
there.
go in.
Okay.
And
And the
then
only other thing before you do that,
here is where, say
do
you
you,
met someone
that's
that
fine, we'll go back.
and you can join
Great.
yourself
Let
and
me,
know
let me ask you this, do
know
you want the
them, who
person's
they are,
name in
and
your
what
card?
they look like. If
Okay,
you
so
might
like
forget.
if I put your name here.
Well, you wouldn't put me, but say if that was.
I think it personalizes it.
Okay.
But go back, you have to personalize.
You want to
put
put
it
me
here.
so that you can get a,
Okay,
Yeah.
no, so, let me back up
So,
now. Maybe I
right
misunderstood
above
when
where
you
have
said,
the first line,
like, when
is
if I
return.
would start from where I had my husband's
Do we
name,
do,
and I would put that down, and then, like, if that would be where I put
No,
it.
I'll
And
show
then
you.
I would
So
come
right
down and then, in
above,
my notes, I'd say where I meant.
Click on the I.
What we were doing.
Uh-huh.
And then hit return.
Now, this also, if you were to, you don't have to click here, but it says action log, click here.
Okay,
This
so
will show
then you want to
this will
write
show
the
you
dear or hello or hey or whatever you want to use
what
for
you
your
said,
salutation.
the actual
I say
card,
good morning.
everything.
That's
Well,
all else.
Say you.
How about
said-
good? Why? Okay, you can say good morning. Okay, if that's what if that's your little thing, I would do that.
So now you can see exactly what you've already said.
Well, have a good day.
Isn't that neat? I
Good
like
day.
that.
I had no idea, I was trying to
Yeah,
understand the
that's
That's
concept.
why people need to send,
I'd say,
you know, actually sample it.
dear
And
All you
then
do is say,
watch
all you
it.
want to say is salutation.
Someone to walk them through the
Yeah, 'cause-
system,
yeah.
because there's a
I
really
mean,
a
see, I
lot
heard
to
her say it,
things.
but I don't know how
Hello?
it works, but.
I know, exactly. Let's see, well, let's scroll down.
Hey,
You
y'all.
can even put data notes, so you can,
we're.
say you want me to follow up with somebody.
Good old boys.
You can put yourself a note, follow
One
up,
deer hunter to
and put the
another.
actual date, and it will, when you log into your account.
Okay, so,
All
yeah,
your
you can do
data
that. So,
reminders will be.
let me show you how, what I'm trying to show him over here is how to put salutation in
So
and
we'll-
then actually insert their name.
So like.
I'm gonna do this in campaigns, but I'm afraid we're gonna run out of time. So, click on the if,
Send you something on it.
and then hit that return so we can have an extra
You wouldn't
line.
use change date, just to put that in this.
You don't even have to do that, because you, up here is
Okay, you go up to that extra
the
line.
and if you put that
And if you want to
person's
center it,
anniversary,
or write your fine, but write your, whatever your salutation is gonna be, hello,
Right, so that would be-
good day. Okay, and then a space.
so now you can say,
The number sign is a
Space.
hashtag.
And then see right here it says insert
No,
name.
at the beginning. And then you can put anywhere that people would follow.
So there you choose
But it's all one.
all of their name, their first name, their last name, the spouse's name, so.
So you can
She did greetings.
Reaches all like that. That's
I like greetings.
I guess it would,
take
well, no, it doesn't matter.
Yes, it
It'll
is.
let you.
Okay, then do a space.
do complete.
on Twitter.
And then you see right here where it says insert
So it can be
name,
hashtag, Ustream Live.
then you have the options first, last, versus the spouse, and first. Now, don't forget your comma. Correct punctuation.
Yes, and it
Do I
goes
put
to
comma after?
conversation.
After the first name.
And then
There's only one name.
Right, right there you put the,
This is.
hashtag, yeah, or actually we use
Okay, so what
my
do I do?
hashtag because it's
comma after the first name.
Okay.
And
Okay.
should be.
So what that does is when you pull that first name in, okay, let me tell the audience what I was doing there. I was showing them how to use the mail merge that's in the system. So once you're in personalizing your card, you put your salutation in, hello, greetings, good day, whatever your salutation is, put a space. And then if you look down in your text area where all the information about the font and the color and what alignment you want, there's a place that says insert name. So when you click on insert name, what it's going to do is it's going to give you the option to put first name, their last name, their spouse's name, or any combination. So it's a really great way to, again, further personalize your cards. And it works just like a mail merge does. Okay, so did you do that?
It says greetings, first name, comma.
Right, that's right. It's a mail merge. Okay. So,
Is a mail merge kind of like a permanent?
okay, let me explain mail merge. So mail merge, what's going to happen is you have a contact manager that's in send out cards. All your names are in that contact manager. So you got John, Stacy, Tracy, Dana, Beverly, using people from here. Anyway, so what's going to happen is when you choose that card and you have a mail merge in your card, what's it going to do is of all those names that you're sending out to, it's going to pull their first name from that contact. It's going to include it in the card, and that way that's why you're personalizing it. Mail merge. So a mail merge takes your contacts and allows you to put their first name, their last name, their spouse's name inside the card.
But I want to, but I want to be able to use this system.
Okay, so I see you've got the card
How do they like
created.
reimburse you for the first?
And it does give you some options. Click and
Their stamp,
blue
you know, like,
continue.
and when I'm at home, they may say.
And it's going to give you the options like if you want
And I
to.
make stuff with envelopes, and then I would take them all to them for them
So
to.
you're not in campaign.
Stamp them, so that was just an idea that I wanted to see.
It should not be.
I probably could ask them if I.
There
Okay, let's go back to the main menu.
A way to
No, main menu.
I had to sneeze first.
say you made a card.
I need to see, make sure you're, how many accounts you're logged into.
Hopefully you
Go there and show your account. Just do
Without
that.
them being individually mailed. That
Right,
way
yeah,
you've
that's
got
your
25
account.
cards, you can take them to your.
Okay, so let's go back to
PCS.
campaigns.
Right,
again.
but you would be paying
Campaigns.
to get,
And then thank you for the
you would be
business.
paying to get the
I
25
clicked on
and
it.
it actually sent to you.
No, you can find, scroll down.
So there is.
So
a
would
way.
it be, it wouldn't be the cost of the stamp, it
Click
would
on
be the
create a new
cost
card.
of
Oh,
the
what happened?
25.
Click on create a new card right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
And you must go find Judy.
Card what? Is that the name?
Yeah, well,
Okay, so
okay,
you
typically,
send-
I'm not gonna try to explain it
Send
until
this
they get
out.
discounted.
Say I saw this where I wanted to send this
I don't
bill.
bother with that. You know
Then
how
I
I
was-
send out those top of mind campaigns? So I have
You have to make a card.
So I name them, I put
Then
some
when it gets
going
to the
out, stuff
point
like that.
in the
Depending on how,
process,
you know, complicated the campaign is, how
after
simple
you
it
create
is.
your card, then the next button,
Card. So,
when you
that would be
click on
more-
continue, it takes you to
I
the
date-
place
thank you,
where,
I date
do you want us to
everything.
be gift?
Okay.
It's at that point that you go, click
You
that,
don't,
and
you
then
can, you
can
don't have to.
decide to
It's-
give
it's-
it.
okay, yeah,
Oh, really?
So now where do I need to
good.
go?
Okay, so.
Well, I'm not
Awesome.
sure.
Okay, so let's move on to the next segment. The next segment is the campaigns I was talking about.
Go back.
So I want everybody to go back to the main menu. Bruce, you work on what you're doing. You're already working on campaigns. So go back to your main menu. There should be a red bar above where you are, and in it, it should say main menu. Click on the main menu. Okay, so in the main menu, again in that red bar, I want you to look for where it says cards. I want you to hover your mouse over it, let it drop down, and look for campaigns. And click it. Okay. So it's going to have you create a new campaign. So the first thing you're going to be looking at is to name your campaign. I try to be as descriptive as possible for my campaigns. I even date my campaigns. I have my holiday campaigns for every year that I have been in send out cards, and they are dated. And I do a business one and I do a family one. So it'll say 2012 business Christmas card. And then it'll say 2012 family Christmas card. So I try to be as specific as I can be, because after a while, you get a lot of campaigns. Then you're going to have some information about you. If this is a family Christmas card, you're going to want to make sure that you and your significant other are on the return address. So when you fill this out where it says verify the return address, in the first name area, include your significant other's first name. I'm assuming you're both got the same last name. It's a little harder if you don't have the same last name. So you want to get that right. Now, if you're doing a business card, if this card is going to be for business, there's an area for company name. So I would recommend you add your company name if this is a business card. Then decide where you want your return address for that family or business card to be. If you have a business that is not at your home, then you might want to put that business address. So finish filling. It kind of auto-fills for you, so you should only have to change it if you want a different address. And the beauty of this is you can do a campaign for your sister and have all her information in here. So now you're going to scroll down to number 3. It says create your own card. And then create your own card, you're just going to click on that, create a new card for this campaign. Now, Bruce over there has already jumped ahead of everybody. Here I want to show you how to do a customized card. So if you're looking in the top left-hand corner of your screen, you should see the main menu on the red bar. Go back, sweetie. Go back.
Go back.
Go back.
To the
Right here.
main.
Right here.
Right here. Hit this.
Yeah, do that. Okay, you're right. Do that. Okay. I'm sorry. When you click on create new card, I'm sorry, I had to follow along. Do click that.
Okay.
It's actually going to take you to a window that says to name the card. Typically what I do, if it's a one card campaign, I don't really go.
I'll do it.
Yeah, it's already in the campaigns already. Typically I don't name a campaign that only has, or the card if it only has one card in it. But if I have a campaign that has multiple cards in it, I do one that's called Top of a Mind, and I send about 4 or 5 cards out a year. I get very specific with those cards also. I tell what month I'm sending them out, what a little bit about what it's about. But for the holidays, you can probably just click continue. It'll say card 1, just click continue. Okay, now we're going to do
We're creating a new card for this campaign.
Okay, so
now, you don't have to name the actual card because you're only going to send one.
One campaign, one card.
I still want to show you how to do it, so we're going
Just
to
go ahead and
okay, so just choose one of these. So what I want you to do again after you give your card a name, again being still on one card, card 1 will be fine. I want you to look in. The next window should take you to the card catalog. So I want you to look at the top left-hand corner. It says main menu in the red bar. Right below that, it says create a Picture Plus 2.0 card. I want you to click on that button. Now you're going to get an option of how to choose the layout. Now generally you just kind of need to think about how the photo that I'm going to use, what does it look like? Is it more horizontal? Is it more vertical? And choose the more appropriate layout. It also gives you the option of doing it in a postcard, a greeting card, which is a 2-panel card, a 3-panel card or that big card. Again, we're just going to do a 2-panel card today. Do the 2-panel card this time.
Okay.
Do you want it to be horizontal or?
I think it's my
Okay.
pictures, I'm planning on, I think it's.
Okay, we're gonna click on this one.
I'm going to just pull from my pictures. There should be pictures on this one. No problem. Okay, so you should have a window now. You should be in the personalized area again. It should say drag image here. So if this is a brand new account, then what you're going to do is you're going to go get some pictures. So what you're going to do, over on the left, there is a search box. Below the search box, there is pictures, templates, and elements. Click on pictures. Okay, once you click on that, of course it would populate any pictures you had if you already had pictures in here, but you also have a box that says upload more pictures. Click on it.
Wait, there. Now you're gonna browse photos of wherever they are.
Pictures on here, I would be ashamed for you to see. Okay, so the window that pops up, she's already here. No, it's still transferred. Oh, okay. Okay, you're out of date. Yeah. This is ridiculous.
Upload this.
So what it'll do is it'll give you the option of going out to wherever your photos are, and you can look for a photo, and you can actually download up to 40 photos at a time. I don't really recommend it unless you got a lot of time to kill. Do about 10 at a time. Once it comes, you'll have to click through a couple of buttons to get it to start downloading. Once you get through to where the picture is downloaded, you actually can tag the photo, you can give it a name, so it's easy to search for it later. So just drag the photo in. So once you can see your photo, just drag it over into your image. It says to restart after.
It's a house animation. It's my house that I use for my.
Go pricey.
What now? Is it supposed to be? Well, let me see a minute. Okay. What? Somehow it's one on top of
Yeah.
Okay, so hang on just a second. So also you can pull templates in there to put your pictures in, or maybe you want to just have a greeting on the front. So
And what happens is.
templates are beside pictures, so if you click on templates, it'll take you to a whole list of templates that you can look through. So just kind of scroll through the templates.
No,
Should I get some more pictures?
Actually, we can scroll up here.
Look at the templates. Okay. And if you go. Just go
We're not going to follow
right
along with this because I've moved past what y'all are doing.
I think I sent a card to Regina's first name.
here. You can view all,
Yeah, we have it.
or you can view the
Didn't show up
categories.
as Regina's.
Oh, I see, goes like. So.
So,
Tell me
yeah,
when you
you're
want to see.
fine. That's what it's supposed to be. So you don't choose. You create the card, and then if you don't choose who it's
I don't know if it's in there, but why don't you type butterflies?
So it gives you the option to send it immediately or on
Yes,
birthday or
I did
anniversary,
that.
blah, 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 blah. Then you save it to the campaign.
Okay. I did that.
Okay, so where you're at now is going into your contacts.
Nothing?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so pull it up.
That means there's no butterfly.
I've seen butterflies in my system. So let's scroll down a little.
Oh, go, just go to spring.
Well, we can try that.
Okay.
Click on homepage.
Why don't we look at welcome spring?
Yes, you showed that. Can I use the card?
So here you've got the option to send campaigns check, so if you select a campaign right there.
So is this not a Christmas card?
And then click on the send
Well, I
campaign check.
was gonna make it a Christmas card. That's my first step.
Okay, well,
It's telling you how many
then,
points it's gonna
let's
be,
go
blah, blah,
to
blah.
yeah, because
Go
these are
search.
templates, and what they are is
Close it
all
out right there. Go search for
It's
his
a
name
page already
again,
picked.
and pull up his actual
Now,
content.
elements are individual pieces that you can use. So that makes sense?
Like different cards.
But just,
And then actually use his followers. Each content is on catalog, it'll tell you what cards you sent to that person. So scroll down.
tell me your idea, and then I might be able to make a suggestion.
Just season's greeting is what I was gonna.
With the butterflies?
Normally I put butterflies on everything.
Okay, well then the best thing is possibly to go to
Right
elements.
now, it's still in edit form, but that's because.
Because
the
elements are
actual
just
printed
bits and
out by
pieces.
midnight.
See, it says a new
Okay,
price.
So you'll-
And you get this closer.
I think we're okay.
That's one place you can look for your sent card or cards to be sent. There's also another place to do that also.
What's that photo?
So do you want to see how to do a custom card?
Yeah.
Let's, yeah, colors, different colors.
What's it, Amy Murphy sent me some kind of invitation.
I got it too. I was tempted to call him up and go, dude, way to waste your money.
I got my invitation still sent.
I did too.
You didn't want to.
I did get it. Go create another campaign and I'll show you how to customize it.
Well, you know, you might be able to type in.
Okay,
butterflies
so,
here.
you're, okay,
Because
so I'll
now
see
we're
you
in
in front.
elements.
Oh, so now I want you to play with the elements. So
See.
click on elements there. And then you'll just have to scroll into this group here, looking for the type of elements you want to add. So that's Thanksgiving, I would look for
That place where they get
all.
the box containers. Yeah, that's but it's a competition.
Okay, so once you get your photo in there, you can again go and you can choose some templates to pull in and add your photos to that template. Or you can go and move over one more tab to elements. And this is my favorite area because you can completely customize that card by pulling in backgrounds, frames, little gadgets and gadgets, pictures of coffee cups, of pens, of flowers, of hearts, whatever is appropriate for your card. Birthday stuff.
Where should we be?
Okay, so I want you to go back to campaigns and create a new campaign. Okay? And let's work on the holiday one for you. Okay?
That'd be great.
It does take.
So just, like you did before, name it all. Yeah,
Well,
it needs to be from you and from your wife or family or however you want to label that. So do all that stuff and go all the way down to where you click on create a new card and stop after you click on create a new card.
Name is holidays.
Sure, holiday, come back, pull some backgrounds and stuff in there, so you can make this go over the whole thing. So just pull it in, still covers the whole thing.
Okay. So if I wanted to go back
There you
into
go.
my, and
Just keep on
get rid of this and go
Oops.
to another
You'll have to
picture.
click outside of the
Yeah.
screen
You
to get
mean
that one back.
and
up.
add in a
Which actually what I would
Yeah,
do
take
is just
it out.
remove that text box
Well,
for right
click
now and
on-
always add it
click
back
on it.
later.
Well, now click on
Remove it
it.
there.
Family and the kids.
Now, go back to pictures. Okay. Apply.
Okay, say you personalize it and you're in a area and you're looking at elements, you see a background that you like. So drag that background over into your card, and then it'll have a little box surrounding it with little blue circles. So you can take those little blue circles and drag it so that it covers the whole card, or actually the side of the card. There is actually an option I'll talk about a little later about spanning stuff. That's span, S-P-A-N, not spam.
I know.
Just keep dragging those. Generally, what I try to do to make it easy for me is I drag it up into the corner so that I'm only dragging it one corner.
Oh, okay. I'll read your pictures.
Even with this, I keep on going.
This one and that, can't tell which
Keep on
one
going,
to
keep on going,
do.
keep on
But I don't know
going.
my butterflies.
There you go. Now just take that one, just drag it all.
Well, right now,
Where is what I know? Let's see.
Okay, so, back up to the top of the thing. So to create a customized card, right there below the main menu, it says create a picture plus 2 corner card, click on that. Now again, you'll have to kind of think of, okay, I'm gonna pull a photo into the front of the card, what's it gonna look like? Is it vertical, is it horizontal? Do you have any pictures on this that you might wanna use?
We can look for it.
Let's just choose the vertical one for right now. Which one? That one, yeah. Green card.
So we're gonna look for pictures.
Yeah, we're gonna look at pictures. So, over on the left, you can see pictures, templates, and elements. Click on pictures. And you actually got a couple of them already in there.
Wow.
Why don't we show you how to do it, upload more pictures.
I think we did this together
I think we did it.
on this computer. That was my little boy back in March, end of February.
So you browse photos.
Okay, I know. Is the one I'm
The
looking
battery
for.
charges. Is it in? Is it not plugged in?
Okay, let me do my church, because that would be.
Maybe that plug-in over there is not working.
Is it good?
Just go away? Okay. So there's a plug-in over there where I'm at that y'all could use, and y'all need to switch it over to there real quick.
We could test this.
Yeah, we definitely test it. Okay, do you want to put that on the other side too?
Oh, I want my
Are
time.
you gonna write on top of it or on the other side? Okay, so click out of the card.
find a better one.
Put the cursor anywhere outside of the card and click.
No,
But there's
that's a-
more.
I think that clicks it right now.
He's
Right,
too,
that one.
oh, he's too flat.
There,
What is
now,
I keep thinking.
there you go. And then just type your message.
Okay, my Valentine flowers.
How you coming, watch?
Oh, we're doing fine, I'm just,
Always go.
looking for pictures.
How are you coming back here, Beverly?
I'm just fine. I'm just fine.
And Richard, how are you?
I'll be fine.
So, did you figure out if it's working or not? Why don't you just move it over to that other plug-in there?
But that's label as Christmas.
Yeah.
Here, big hanger, that's all good.
Okay, I'm gonna start passing out some of these, stuff that I brought with me.
What's she saying?
Over here, right here is the other plug-in we have right here. And I need my laptop out of the way so you get there. So this stuff is available. You'll have to send me an email, and I can send you these attachments. My email is customcardsbyyou, and that's all at gmail.com. Again, I have about 4 pages of attachments that have to do with what we've done here today, with send out cards. So if you would like to see these attachments, do give me a quick email and I will forward them to you. Does this talk around? Randy?
Yeah, I do.
So the first thing I'm passing out is what the heck is send out cards? This is a really great little tool that if you want to try to introduce your friends and things to, it tells a little about what send out cards is. It tells a little bit about what I do. Then it also has a gift certificate at the bottom that allows them basically what you did today. Send out 2 greeting cards on me.
Under heirlooms.
You know, guys, y'all seen this.
Yes.
Elements, under elements.
And somebody's already texted me.
Are you looking for it?
Uh-huh. I gotta go back.
I'll show you this. This might make it faster.
Okay.
Just, we're gonna, let's get rid of that.
What's her name again?
Okay, now, under here.
Okay. There, oh.
Okay, this next sheet that I'm passing out are frequently asked questions about having an account with send out cards. So again, do you want to see this stuff that I'm passing out now?
Sure, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, now wait. It's got a number.
Okay.
I think it's my cord because it's steadily just going down. So I'm down to 6%.
What type of computer is this? What brand?
HP.
It's probably an HP there. It's probably fully charged HP, isn't
It is.
it? No, it's compact now. It's a compact.
But it's an HP cord.
Okay, here, but I was gonna say here, this is fully charged, try it.
Wrong cord, you won't do it.
Okay.
The size of things like that. Thank you.
Look at the one there, just out of curiosity, and see what happens. Okay, so when you go out of here, you know where the ladies sitting at the desk, you go across in front of the,
Yeah, 'cause I'm-
the elevators, then you turn to the left, it's like right back there in the little cut though.
Heirlooms. You just drag it over. Put it anywhere.
Did that one work for you? Not? Do you wanna log
Okay.
into my computer on your account?
I'm okay. I could just sit and watch somebody else and learn. I mean, it's turned black now, so it's not even on.
Well, like I said, you can do it off of that computer right there.
Okay.
You want to do
I'll have to log you in though. Or into my computer.
that. Does that element remove just the way the pictures remove the elements?
But like under templates, if you did want to use a pre-created,
All good intentions of wearing sleeves, because I'm just, whoa.
okay, say you like this one, or this one.
Okay, it's trying to go back to the main menu. When it does,
When you
hit
click
log
on it,
out, it'll log it out.
automatically download it.
Okay, the next one I'm passing out is about how to get started, ways to get started. There are actually 3 different ways to get started as a customer. You can be a retail customer, you can be a preferred customer, and those are really based on what volume of cards you might be sending a month. This is it can be a monthly subscription, or it can be a pay-as-you-go. In the pay-as-you-go option, it is a little bit more expensive, but there is a way in the pay-as-you-go to keep the low price. I always recommend the subscriptions because that way you have a month-to-month influx of funds to use for your greeting cards, and they roll over every month, but you do have a year to use them in. And with a subscription, if you have to go in and buy 50 points, you're still paying the low price of 49 cents a point as a retail customer. Now, I'm a preferred customer. You do not have to be a business builder to get the preferred packaging. And again, it usually depends on your volume. So for a 2-panel card, I spend 62 cents on my 2-panel card. That's a standard card. For a retail person, they would be spending 98 cents. So postage right now for a 2-panel card is about, what, 45 cents now? So for a per customer, you're spending less than $1 on your cards. And for a retail person, you're spending a little less than $1.50. This also goes over how to be, or the option of being a business builder. It is completely optional. You do not have to do this as a business builder. You can be only a customer. And but I recommend anybody that needs supplement income, this is a great way to do that. Which I know you've seen this, right? Okay.
Okay, is this the delivery date or it's the send date? Okay. Okay, so when you pick a specific date to send it on, it's going to mail it on that day. But even still, you can go in and be only specify how many days before Sunday. So like if you're doing your campaign and you've got your cards in there, that's what that is for. So you send out the first card on a specific date. And you want the next one to follow up 30 days later. And the one after that, maybe 90 days later. So that's how you do that.
So then I wouldn't set a card for that. This is what
Okay, I'm sorry. We'll work on that custom card later, okay?
Where are they sending from?
Okay. I'll
get rid of any
that
of
in a
them.
minute. So,
Can I talk to them?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
so my last one is a what if. It talks a little bit about the greeting card industry. I'm sure you know who the big two are, Hallmark and American Greeting Cards. And they have been in a slump for over 15 years. Yet, Send-Out Cards has been around for about 9 years, and we have shown steady increase in not only our profit, but in how many cards that we are sending. So not only are we taking a portion of their pie, we're increasing that pie, which is why this makes an excellent, to me, an excellent business building effort or venture. I'm not going to go into the details of this. It's just easier if you read the information. On the opposite side, it shows how I make money as a business builder. I get paid 4 different ways. Now you tell me what 9-to-5 job pays you 4 different ways. I get a commission off of retail people. I get a leadership bonus that's based on who comes in as a business builder. And anybody that comes in as a business builder under me as a leadership, I get other leadership bonuses. I'm also a certified trainer of Send-Out Cards. I get bonuses for training people. And the last way is I have a residual income off everything that goes on in Send-Out Cards. That's my replacement income for the future. I'm building my residual incomes so that I can hopefully not have to work 9-to-5 jobs ever again. Everything else is more like the retail stuff helps me now on a day-to-day basis. Holidays are obviously our biggest time, so it is actually a great time to get started in Send-Out Cards. Okay, that's all 4 of my forms that I'm passing out. We had a question just a minute ago about campaigns. We kind of got sidetracked about the campaigns. So if you're in your campaign, you've created, personalized your card, added templates, added elements, then you're ready to move on to the next part of the campaigns. So again, let's click the blue continue to continue on to the next page.
And I will explain about that when we do that.
I didn't get that last handout.
Source.
Okay, so one of the things I have not talked about is with send out cards, you have the option of sending a gift or a gift card with any card, with every card, or not if you choose. It's a wide variety that's available in our gifting, and it constantly changes.
I thought it was a vacuum next door. It sounds like a vacuum.
It's supposed to be like, you know, water running, but it really sounds like water running. So for today, we're not going to choose to do a gift. So continue on to the next page. Okay, so one of the aspects of campaigns that I really like, again, we talked about how you can send out multiple cards. And what I do, again, is I do a top of mind. So I start about this time of year and I start thinking about what I'm going to be doing for next year. And I start working on those cards. So I'm working the campaign for a while, building my cards and stuff. And so I typically send somewhere between 4 and 6 cards out a year. And I look at that as a great way to build relationships with customers. I'm creating touch points, and every card, I try to follow the social media rule of 80-20. 20% of my content should be about what I do, 80% should be more focused on my customers. So I typically send out stuff that are tips, articles, even stuff that's just for fun. One of my favorite campaigns I did last year is in January, it's Rubber Ducky Day. And so I created a card. The front of it is a standard card, but inside is actually a completely customized card. And I talk about Rubber Ducky Day and talk about Jim Henson and Sesame Street and Ernie singing Rubber Duck, 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 Rubber Duck, Duck, Duck. And I've included a video. We have the option of including QR codes into your cards, but you can go to videos, pages, email addresses, etc., etc. Well, this is to a video on YouTube of Ernie and Drake and the whole cast singing the Rubber Duck Duck song. So, I mean, it's a bit of, I call it my fluff. I call it a fluff card, but it keeps my name in front of my customers without being in their face, without asking them to buy from me, and it works. So, 4 or 5 cards, you're going to set a campaign up, it's got 4 or 5 cards in it. Well, how in the heck am I going to get the first card sent out now, but how am I going to get the rest of the cards sent out for the rest of the year? So there's a little option when you get down into the last page of creating a campaign. There at the bottom is a place where it says send time, and it says immediate, but if you click on the little down arrow, it's also going to give you the option of birth date, anniversary, or a specific date. So you can say choose on this particular instance on this campaign to send the first card out immediately. So you set up the first card already, you set it for immediately. Now you're working on the second card. So what you're going to do is you're going to leave it as immediate. Then you're going to drop down where it says I want to specify
How many days?
how many days before or after the occasion for this card arrives. So click on that little link. Now you have a little thing where you can put a number of days or months, or I think there might be, is there a year option there? I click on the day thing there and see if there's a year option. The days, weeks, or months. So you can choose how many days, how many weeks, or how many months after the first card you want it to go out. Or before the first card. I've never used the before option. So that allows you to set up cards at the beginning of the year, choose what months to send it out on, set those after dates up, and then forget about it. I mean, I've heard of people setting up their holiday campaigns in June, choosing their date and just forgetting about it. So for this purpose today, you're just going to go on and go with immediate, no days or anything afterwards. This is only one card campaign. So once you choose how many days, or the fact that you don't need any days after to send it out, then you want to save the card to campaigns.
We've picked up several followers during this event.
So this will take you back to your actual, where you created your first card in the campaign. And say this is a campaign that you want to include multiple cards on. Then all you'll do is you'll scroll down to where it says create a new card for this campaign. Click it, go out, find your card, or choose to personalize a card. And then you can choose to send it out 30 days after immediate.
Okay, Gina.
Yes.
We have a question.
Go for it.
So if they have created the campaign and they have told the system when to send it, say they want to send their Christmas cards to their Christmas group on December 1st, and once they put it in there like that, when does it show the deducted points and expense?
Okay. So what she is asking is, basically what you're asking is, how do you send that campaign out? So what we're going to do now is we're going to look at your contact manager, because this is a very important part of what send out cards is. It allows you to put all your contacts in. So hop out to, you'll have to scroll to the top of the menu. And click on main menu. Click on main menu. And from there you can go to your contacts. And if you click on your contacts, it's going to pull up a little search algorithm type thing. And one of the things that you can do with your contact managers, you can set up your names in groups. As a business owner, I have everybody into groups. You know, I even kind of go as far as to say, hey, like Sherry would be in she's a business owner, does networking, just any descriptive groups that I can put my people in, so that if I need something specific, I can find them. So you pull up the contact manager. It gives you the option of having multiple groups. Then you choose, if you want a specific group for this campaign, then you'll choose that group. You'll pull up that list, do a search on it, pull up that list, and when you have that list up, at the very top of your screen, click right there. Just click that one right there. Okay, so once you go in there, you have pulled up your group that you want. There's a place that you click on, click a campaign, select a campaign. you click on the campaign that you want, and then you click on send this campaign. So what's going to happen then is it's going to pull that campaign up, it's going to pull those contacts up, it's going to mesh them all together, and it's going to tell you how many points this campaign is going to cost you. Then you can freak out and say, oh, I don't have that much money. Let me see what else I can do. And I usually follow the 80-20 rule there. If I got to limit how many people I'm sending it to, I send it to the 20% that's giving me 80% of my business. So do a little culling there, go back in, it'll tell you till you get down to what you can afford. So that's basically it in a nutshell. There's still a lot I have not explained about this system. I was hoping I could get to the bulk cards. I did not get to them. And I would love to answer any questions. You're welcome to call me, text me, email me for any of your questions. Let me give that information really quick. I'm Gina Davis. My phone number is 901-270-7339. My email address is customcardsbyyou, that's at gmail.com. And I do take text, email, or a phone call.
And Gina, one more thing is, if you feel mind boggled and you think, oh, I don't remember any of this, and you can't reach Gina, in your system under help are little short tutorial videos of how to do each aspect, which is a big help.
Yes. I always highly recommend to do the tutorials. I think we're done for now. We're pushing at the 11 o'clock cutoff time here. And I really thank you, Sherry, for letting me be here today to share this. Did you have any final words?
I do. Thank you so much. That was awesome. I highly recommend Gina Davis, not just for, I mean, you can find a send-out card representative, but you cannot find someone like Gina that comes in the entire package of being able to give you that one-on-one, sit down, do campaigns with you. I mean, she'll really give you the attention you need.
And I didn't even go into my gold data services.
Right, gold data. Well, I'll just tell everybody that Gina Davis also will come to you or virtually and help you set up your campaigns by the hour. So if your team is not able to do that, or if you need some assistance, maybe just 1 hour, some more training, she will come to you and do that. Okay? All right. Now, we have a free Business Over Coffee profile. I would encourage all of you to go set up on businessovercoffee.biz. Take your brochure that you have there. Our web address is there, businessovercoffee.biz. And you will receive one email a week from us. It's called Week Links, BOCI Week Links, which will be outlining several things that are going on within our community. In addition to that, we have over 1,000 members on this online community that you can interact with. And in addition to that, I need to make a major announcement. We normally have events every Thursday, but because of the holidays, it always looks different this time of the year. So this will be our last event until December 6th. That will be our end of the year event. It's going to be massive. It's going to be right here in this room. It's going to be a networking event. And we are bringing everyone together. We've got invites out to, and confirmations on several of these, out to networking in Memphis, Greater Memphis Chamber, NABO, BNI. We received confirmation from MVP3 Entertainment Group. We're going to have live music. It's just going to be incredible. We've also got people virtually joining us to play music. One of our members from South Carolina, who is an artist, will be joining us. So it's really going to be exciting. How many of you were here at the BOCI Click and Connect holiday last year?
It was great.
Yes,
awesome.
It was awesome. We had them lining down the halls. So bring your business cards. Make sure you come. It will be 9 to 11 on December 6th a.m. right here in this room. And it will be the last event of the year. So if you show up here next Thursday, you're going to be looking at the walls. Okay? All right. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for the virtual community for joining us. You can go to #BOCI and join the conversation.